Hi Capricorn, this is your June 2021 spiritual reading. So the song that I got on shuffle for you guys is Iris by the Goo Goo Dolls. So I was listening to this and it actually made me so incredibly emotional. So I really, if you haven't heard this before, I highly recommend watching it. But right off the bat, I feel like a lot of you guys, the most significant spiritual awakening or the most significant part of your spiritual journey is actually connected to a certain relationship or a certain person that you are so deeply in love with, and it's like you cannot take your focus off of this person. You don't want to give anyone else a chance. You only want them. And I feel like in the beginning, it's not reciprocated. That intensity that you have for them isn't reciprocated. I don't even know if this is the person that you're destined to be with, but I know that you guys have a very deep spiritual bond and you remember it. It's like you remember all the past lives you guys have experienced with one another, everything you've been through. But this person just doesn't wake up in this lifetime. And so you are so in love with them and so drawn to them, and you want them to you want them to feel this love you have too, and you want them to wake up, but I feel like they don't. But regardless, you learn so much more about yourself, about love, through the emotions that you experience on that journey. We have she who surrenders, chains, bondage, and release. So a lot of you, the significant point in your spiritual growth will actually be when you realize that you really have to let go of this person, that you can't change them. You can't force them to wake up. You can't force them to want to go on this healing spiritual journey. That even though you know what a strong bond you two have, what a spiritual connection you have, you've got to let them go. And that's when you really show yourself how much you love your own soul, and you're really honoring and protecting your own energy by letting go of this person here and letting go of them, and knowing that if one day they wake up and they too remember that you will always have a place in your heart for them. But if they end up never waking up in this lifetime, that you're okay with letting them go. And if you've reached that point already, if you've already experienced this connection and you've reached that point, know that that was the most significant thing that you were destined to experience on this spiritual journey. Like, you truly learned the lesson that you were destined to learn here. We have she who flies, dare, do, reach. That's when you find your power. It's when you let go of this person. We have she who enfolds, swath, embrace, self-care, and you choose yourself. You choose to love yourself instead. And you realize how much of your energy you've been giving to this person who hasn't been reciprocating. You've been allowing them to drain you. And you're going to have a moment there where you're going to realize that you can't keep doing this. You can't keep giving to this person, keep giving all your thoughts, your attention, your love, when they're not giving it back. And in fact, they're giving it to other people. And when you choose yourself, when you choose to give all of that to yourself instead, is when you know you learned your lesson, is when you know you've had you've taken a very powerful step on your spiritual journey. Because you're meant to give your love and attention to someone who reciprocates it. You fill someone's cup who also fills yours. You're not just meant to be drained all the time with you giving away your love and your attention and no one giving it back in return. We have she who begins, launch, actualize, potential. And your power, it's like you awaken your powers when you choose yourself here, because I do feel like this is such an intense connection, and you guys really do have a very deep spiritual bond. You've spent lifetimes together, and you've been through so much in those lives that it's like every cell in your body remembers. And it's because you're spiritually awakened. You're connected to source, to your own soul. You're not just trapped in this 3D world. So you feel it, but for a lot of you, this person never will. And it's once you realize that you have to let this person go, that you have to release yourself from their chains, they become an energy vampire because you're allowing them to drain you, because you're giving away your energy to them. The bottom of the deck here, we have she who hesitates, ponder, delay, confidence. I do feel like a lot of you, though, you spent a significant portion of your time in your life and years dedicated to this person. You might not even ever be in a relationship with them. It's just like you're waiting for them. You're not giving anyone else a chance because you're still stuck on them. And that's okay, because if this was just a love reading, I would say to let them go, like just cut them off. But for you guys, I do feel like this is actually a very significant spiritual lesson for you. So go through the emotions. Really try to observe yourself through this experience. Observe how your energies are playing with this person, how much of it you're giving away. And when you do that, once you look at this situation from a higher perspective, you're going to realize that you can't keep doing this. You can't keep giving yourself away to this person who's not returning anything to you. And that's when you choose yourself. And that's when you go on this self-love journey where you discover, you guys could literally have a, what's that movie called? I forget what it's called, Pray, Love, Eat or something, but it's like you go on a journey, you go on a solo trip to really reconnect with yourself, reconnect with source, give yourself that love and attention that you've been giving to others. Let's see, we have Take Off Your Masks, number 11. We have Cycles, number 6, and Entrapment, number 34. So once again, for you guys, this person that you're dealing with, at the bottom of the deck, we have Letting Go. You're the moment you have this awakening is when you let go of this person. But your person is very trapped in their ego. We all have this potential, this destiny in this life, and we normally only achieve it if we're able to align with our higher self, connect with source, connect with spirit and energy. But I feel like this person isn't going to get there in this life, and that's okay. They might have to come back in another life and learn the lessons they were meant to learn, have that awakening that they're avoiding in this life. But I do feel like this person wears a lot of masks. It's like their words never match their actions. They say one thing, do another. And you keep waiting for them to wake up and to mature and to get over this childish behavior. This person could do a lot, could party a lot, could date a lot. They're running away from something instead of facing it. And that's why they do lie a lot. They say one thing but do another. And you're gonna get sick of that, because with entrapment here, it's like you're stuck. You're meant to have this beautiful love in your life, but you've closed the door. You went in the room and closed the door, and you're not going to open it until this person comes knocking. You're not going to open it for anyone else. But you're eventually going to get tired of this, and you're going to really have to reflect on what you're doing. Like, you're literally letting all of these beautiful years of your life go by, waiting on someone who may never even show up. And that's when you guys could have your Venus in your 12th house, or your moon in your 12th house, where there is a very significant lesson that you're meant to learn, and it's through this person where you're able to free yourself from this karmic cycle, where you value and honor your energy. You don't just give it away to people who don't reciprocate. You don't wait on potential anymore. Either someone is aligned with you, is awakened now, treats you like the goddess that you are now, or you're walking away. That's the lesson you're going to learn here. To let go of this person, to let go of this. It's like you've entrapped yourself, but only you have the key to open the door and free yourself and live again. Give your attention to people who reciprocated. All right, let's see. We have the King of Fire. This person could be a fire sign, and they do have this very beautiful, kind heart, but they're not showing it. You see their potential, you see their soul, but they don't see their soul, and their soul isn't able to express itself in this life because their ego is so strong. It's like they will never allow this beautiful energy of theirs to shine. And this person could have been through a lot of pain in their life, and they just don't want to experience any more of it. So they've created these walls and barriers around themselves. And usually that prohibits our soul from expressing itself. It doesn't let the light out. It doesn't let our light out. But you're not crazy for loving this person, because they do have a very beautiful soul, and you guys do have a strong past life connection. But again, they chose not to take that spiritual journey in this life. We have the Queen of Fire. Yeah, you guys are it's like, had this person chosen healing over distraction, you guys would have been a power couple. You guys would have had the most beautiful love. You are each other's other half. You guys are divine counterparts. But that will only work if you are both aligned with your higher selves, and you are both living your potential and embodying your soul. And I feel like you've set your heart free, and you've allowed the light in, but this person hasn't. But I do want to say, don't ever feel like you're crazy for loving them, for holding on to them. You're not at all. Like this, I've never felt such a powerful bond between two souls. Like, you guys, you share so much. Like, your past, you have had incredible past lives together, like intense. You've been through so much. Your bond is unbreakable. But this person is so on the wrong path right now. And who knows, they might have this awakening and healing one day. But I do feel like you're not going to hold on to one day anymore. We have Five of Air. Yeah, your spiritual lesson here is letting go, is putting an end to this, not giving away your attention and energy. And when I say that, I mean not continuously thinking about this person, not waiting for them, not checking up on them, not wondering what's going on in their life, truly letting them go. That's your lesson here. We have Eight of Fire. Yeah, the moment you let go and move forward is when you have this huge, it's like a weight will be lifted off of your shoulders. You're going to have such a deeper connection to source, to your higher self. You're going to be giving all of this energy. You're going to feel energized again. You're going to feel alive again. You're going to feel excited about life again. You're going to have beautiful new opportunities, beautiful new people coming into your life. And that will happen the moment that you let this person go. And again, I don't want to rush you, because you're meant to learn from this experience. It's not meant to be rushed for you. You're meant to stay present and observe all the energies and all your emotions, every step of the way. All right, Capricorn, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. And definitely check out this song. You guys, it was so beautiful and it made me so emotional. So it makes me feel like it's very connected to some of you right now. And there's a message in there that you're meant to hear. All right, you guys, I'll see you next time.